Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. Sorry for adjusting the camera a little bit out. That's a 10 by 10 inch canvas. Those are little dishes from the party section of Michael's that I have put cell activator in because I'm going to be doing another bloom. That's the black, carbon black from Golden, and it seems to work very well. I'm not sure what the white is, but it's working very well too. And I had some there. I've also been using this as a scrape dish. That's all the paint I wasted on my last pour. I'm going to start, hopefully, by adding some straight paint, which I have shaken up. It's been sitting for months. And I'm going to shake that up again. I can see that there's... I just added some GAC 800 to this. And I do put those either a glass marble or a ball bearing in there. I'm not too worried about the puddle and the puddle pour part of the pillow paint because I'm going to be swiping and I'm going to use my spatula to spread it out so I don't have to do too much tipping. I would like to be able to do some tipping at some point in time of a swipe, and I'll do blooms that are not a swipe at some point in time. I wanted to show you guys before I go on. This is, no, that's not it. This is the quinacridone magenta, and this is a mica powder from starmicas.com, and that is a red strawberry. And I was tempted to put some unicorn spit red in it, but I really want to see what it looks like. And I mixed that with the Vivid Polypore, which I would love to have several gallons of. I have a Klingon. Anyway, so we're going to try that with this. And I'm going to grab an OXO omelet turning spatula, best paint spreading tool I know of. And I have a pair of tweezers. It's all ready to take out anything that does not belong, and that is exactly what that is. This is my paint pan. That's another reason I love these tweezers and that spatula, because I can see stuff that gets in the paint. And for some reason white paint has the proclivity to do that, and I know it's just the white paint because there's no Floetrol in this paint. It's just house paint. It's Color Place from Walmart, semi-gloss. And once I go around and I spread this out, it's a fairly even and fairly thick layer. It's not super thick because I don't find that that would be conducive to my attitude of less waste. I don't think that there's any point in using more than I need, especially since it's a swipe. If it was a bloom, it might be a little different. You definitely have to pour some paint off, and that's one of the reasons it's on the catcher tray. But I like the catcher tray because it holds it up off my surface. It's not really big enough to use for anything that's too huge, but it works for this. So I'm just cleaning off the edge of the spatula on the edge of the canvas, and I can always let that paint run right down. And I found some naked canvas. I am looking forward to playing with this right now, and that is my second spatula gone, and I'm going to have to do something after this. I have some primary elements from Color Art, Mango Mamba, and that beautiful orange is that beautiful yellow. And I am going to do something a little different, I hope. And I'm going to try that strawberry. Whoa, which does not seem like it's coming out very well yet, but it might be not as mixed as it probably should be. I mixed some Arteza Gold, which is a cell activator. You know what? I'm going to put a little bit of that in there because I can. The name of my first book on the Amazon link, that's under the link tree, the first blue link under the video. And I got to stop putting those caps back on. That does not serve my purpose. So what else do I have? I have this gorgeous blue. No rhyme or reason to what I'm doing at all. I cannot remember what the purple came from at all. These paints have been sitting for months and months. I want some turquoise. Do I have any? I do! I think that that was a primary element. Oh, and it came exploding out. Right, so fairly random pattern. probably not a completely easily repeatable thing. All of the paints that weren't mixed with primary elements were mixed with polyacrylic, 3/4. How did that work out? I'll find the recipe and put it under the video. How about that? Alright, so I've got small swipe cards, and I want to wipe that one off. And I'm just going to use the carbon black to start with. And I want to do something weird and start at a far corner, just to see what happens with the cells. The white worked really well, and I have a little bit of that. I have to remember to keep wiping the residuals off my card. So I'm going to use that right there in the black. And I want a different color. I'm going to just go ahead and give myself permission to try and use this Arteza, which looks way, way too heavy to me. And it was 3/4 Floetrol to make the cell activator and everything. But the Arteza definitely is heavier. And I am going to wipe my card off the on the edge. Not super excited about my colors yet at all. So what can I do about that? I'm thinking I will probably drop some of that unicorn spit in. This is quinacridone magenta from Golden. And I do want to take my cell activator put it all along the edge of the card. And just make some random marks that are pretty cool. I'm going to use that black cell activator. I like that. Try not to annihilate anything that's totally cool, but still leave some new marks. That magenta, that quinacridone magenta is the bomb. I love it. Plus the carbon black cell activator is also the bomb. I love swipes. What can I say? If you're good at swipes, you got an easy out as far as finding something that's satisfying. That's pretty cool. I'm okay with all of that. I want to take some of that gold before I waste it. And just take my card and maybe just use the gold because it's so heavy. I know it'll probably cover that edge. Use my fingers. So that is pretty cool. What do I not like about that? I'm kind of iffy about this corner. Kind of iffy about this up here too. I just did half the card. I don't want to get rid of those cool cells. I know I could apply the cell activator directly to the canvas, but I kind of love what happens when I put it on the card. I just have to keep remembering to clean that card off. I'm going to have to be soaking my studio rag. I wanted to try and get myself to use more palette knife swipes. Because I can, sort of thing. Because I've seen a lot of people do it and it doesn't seem too difficult. It actually seems like a really good idea to me. One of my group members on Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group comes to mind. I am so close to deciding that this is fine. I just want some balance that I don't have yet. It's close, but not quite. And that little black mark didn't hurt. I'm not sure it helped either, but. So this over here is kind of bugging me. And I think what my cure is going to be, yes, that's it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and grab whatever's in my activator dish. And hope I can get away with that. I have a lot more paint on this canvas than I did on the last one, but it's still kind of cool. And I'm enjoying myself thoroughly. Thank you guys for joining me, by the way. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. In the studio, reminding you that there's over 1,500 videos on my creative playlists under all playlists. You can find them on my channel. There are no more email notifications, so if you want to know what's going on and you're interested in my channel, check my Pinterest board. You can find the link under the link tree, which is the first blue link under the video. You can also find my Amazon link under there, where if you shop there, it's at no added cost to you and it helps me out, and I really appreciate that. I want some of this magenta, but I don't want to destroy all those really pretty little cells up there. And sometimes it's okay just to make a composition, and I never really expected to be doing that or saying those words about a bloom, but this is the bloom technique. And I want to thank Color Art, Primary Elements, for helping provide me with some primary elements to try and play with. And this color stuff is not making me happy, so I'm going to have to do something about that, I think. That was the strawberry Stardust micas. Not super thrilled with that. Yes, that worked. I'm so happy. That color combination was not making me super happy. Some of it's coming back, but I think I can handle that. Maybe a little more. Couple places. Let me grab some more of that cell activator. Just sort of playing in paint now. So I love you guys. There's almost 90,000 of you. I want to say thank you for joining me. Thank you for all the contributions that help keep me painting and making videos all this time. If you are somebody who can afford to help the studio continue producing videos and you want to be a patron or use PayPal to make a donation, you'll be automatically included in the monthly drawing that you can find the exhibition. You can find the exhibition video that will share the prizes for the monthly drawing on the end screens of every video. I change it every month. I'm going to use whatever's in my dish over here to blend in my edge because I don't have any paint over there, but there's no rules for me and it looks fine to just dab some paint in place as far as I'm concerned. It works out quite well, and I'll be checking around my edges after you're gone. I do tend to torch in spite of the fact that there's a warning for people that you will skim up the paint. That's house paint, but I don't mind. And I like watching the cells form, and I am seeing that happen now. There's some great cells, and that's a fun little rainbow painting. I appreciate the thumbs up and the sharing of my videos. Thank you very much for doing both of those things. The more you share, the more likely I am to be able to stay here longer. I think that strawberry, where is it? I think that strawberry is going to get used on the edges, since I'm not super thrilled with how that turned out any other place. So Primary Elements wins the day. It'll be fine. It's better in a large, in a darker quantity. So you guys take care of each other and take care of yourselves. Make sure to check the Teespring clothing under the video should you be in need of a set of leggings or an all-over print t-shirt. There's bunches of cool stuff there. And as I mentioned, shopping my Amazon link helps me out and I appreciate it. Thank you very much to everybody who's done that. So much, in fact. What am I missing? I told you about Facebook groups, did I? Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, Totes and More has shopping that'll take you to fineartamericanpixels.com via the Shop Now button. But you can also find those under the link tree. I have 2 books. One is volume 1 is Because I Can. The second one is Unlimited Possibilities. I'm not so sure about those marks up there being all alone. I kind of think I might as well add some more texture like that. Because I can, sort of thing. Probably not after I torched. Not a good idea. So I love you guys. I will see you anon. Check over 1,500 videos on the creative playlist. I think I mentioned that already. Alright, I'm a little lost. Thank you for liking and thumbing up. And I'll see you anon. Bye for now. Priscilla out. Oh, I said I'd do a close-up. I want to see what that looks like when I turn it. Yes, that's obnoxious. I'm definitely going to count that as a success. Although I do seem to want that to go all the way around. Time to clean up and start again. Bye for now. Priscilla out. Well, sort of out. There we go.